Alright, so I'm making a little video on how to prepare your kefir. Preparing kefir is super simple, but it's nice to see it done at least once. So this is my brewed kefir. It's been brewing for about 24-48 hours, somewhere in between there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drain it off, and I have a little colander here, a little strainer, and it's made of ceramic. You can use plastic or ceramic, just stay away from metal. So you pour it in. And she goes, and I'm just kind of draining the kefir off. Might get a little clogged in there, so use a little spoon to stir it up. And then I like to leave the kefir in the bottom with some water because there's little kefir colonies that are starting to grow. So to encourage it to grow more kefir, I just leave a little bit of water in the bottom so I don't drain it all the way off. And then you just put your kefir back in. And you go. You add 3 spoons of sugar. I like to use cane sugar or brown sugar. You can use white sugar, but I don't think it has a lot of nutrients in it. Stay away from sugar alternatives like maple syrup or xylitol or honey especially, because it's antibacterial and it will actually kill your kefir. And the other two simply don't really work. So then you add your water back in. Yoink. And then this kefir is going to sit to the side and then brew for another 24 to 48 hours. Then you take one of these containers that has a pop top. Can you see that? And you just pour your freshly brewed kefir. So this is called the first ferment. Your first fermented kefir just goes into this pop top bottle. You can drink your kefir after the first ferment, but I don't find it particularly tasty at that stage. And it doesn't have a lot of fizz in it, and I like it with a lot of fizz because then it's like a natural soda. You can also add some lemon at this stage. Some people add lemon into the first ferment, but I think it maybe hurts the kefir a little bit, so I always add it to the second ferment instead of the first one. And then I'm also going to slice up a little bit of ginger, so just a few little pieces of ginger, and I find that just gives it a nice flavor. So little bits of ginger go in there. Then you pop the top, and that also sits for another 24 to 48 hours depending on the season. So as you can see, that's super easy to make the kefir, and it can just keep on growing indefinitely. So I hope that helps. Enjoy!